The mid-5th century CE was a time of collapse, chaos, and change. The Western Roman Empire was crumbling under the weight of internal corruption, civil war, and relentless invasions by so-called barbarian tribes. Among these, few names inspired as much terror as Attila the Hun, the feared warlord of the Hunnic Empire who earned the epithet Scourge of God. Yet, in one of the most remarkable moments in history, a religious figure with no army, Pope Leo I, rode out to meet Attila in 452 CE. The result of this meeting was astonishing. Attila turned back and did not sack the city of Rome. Attila was the leader of the Hunnic Empire, a vast confederation of nomadic warriors originating from the steppes of Central Asia. Known for their swift cavalry, composite bows, and brutal tactics, the Huns were feared throughout the Roman world. Ruling jointly with his brother Bleda and then alone, Attila forged a powerful empire stretching from the Danube to the Rhine, from the Baltic Sea to the Balkans. He attacked both the Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantine, and the Western Roman Empire, extracting massive tributes, plundering cities, and razing fortresses. By 451 CE, he invaded Gaul, and though repelled at the Battle of the Catalaunian Plains by Roman general Flavius Aetius, Attila remained a dire threat. In 452, Attila turned south, invading northern Italy. His Huns devastated cities like Aquileia, Padua, and Milan. Refugees fled by the thousands, and panic gripped Rome. The Emperor Valentinian III, weak and indecisive, did not command enough forces to stop Attila. Rome was virtually defenseless. In this moment of existential threat, the Pope stepped forward. Leo I, later known as Leo the Great, was elected Pope in 440 CE. He was not only a spiritual leader but also a brilliant diplomat, theologian, and organizer. Unlike previous bishops of Rome, Leo envisioned the Pope as the supreme guardian of both spiritual and temporal order, even while imperial power waned. Faced with the Hun invasion, Leo did something extraordinary. He personally led a diplomatic delegation north to meet Attila, risking his life and dignity to preserve the city. Leo's success earned him near universal admiration. Though Rome would eventually be sacked again by the Vandals in 455, Leo's prestige only grew. He negotiated even with the Vandals to spare much of the city's population. More importantly, Leo's actions solidified the role of the Pope not merely as a religious figure, but as a political and moral leader of Western Christendom. Attila died unexpectedly in 453 CE, reportedly from a nosebleed on his wedding night. His empire, lacking stable institutions or a capable heir, collapsed rapidly. His sons fought for power, and the Battle of Nidau, 454 CE, marked the disintegration of Hunnic dominance in Europe. In many ways, Attila's withdrawal from Italy in 452 marked the apex of his power, and the beginning of his decline.